Hey, I'm Jimmy Burgess with Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices. Today what I want to do is I want to talk to you about how do we take those cold leads and turn them into sold clients. Alright, so our business has really shifted. You know, it used to be that leads were the lifeblood of our business, and they still are to bring leads in. But in reality, what's happened is now it's about the conversion. You can go find leads. You can go buy leads, for that matter, in your business. But how do you convert people? What do you need to do to make sure that people will do business with you? And what we've begun to see is that really it is a three-step process. In my opinion, the way that we do this. People do business with people that they know, like, and trust. And this is a simple process of taking them from the top of the sales funnel as coming in as cold leads and walking them through the process where they fall out the bottom as clients and people that are now someone that will refer people to you. It's all about the relationship. So with that in mind, how do we start? Number one is people have to know you before they're going to do business with you. So with that in mind, industry numbers tell us that it's 7 to 9 times, between 7 and 9 times before anybody even recognizes your name or who you are. So how do we get them to know you in a faster way so that we can help work them down the sales funnel where they're more comfortable with you? The first thing is this: it needs to be a combination. There needs to be phone calls, there needs to be text, there needs to be emails, but in reality, you know, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but in the place we're in today, it's like this. We're shooting this video. It is a situation where if a picture is worth 1,000 words, a video is just frame after frame after frame. It is, someone gets the ability to see literally millions of times, or that picture being worth 1,000, video is going to be worth 1,000,000 words. So with that in mind, you've got to get comfortable with video. You've got to be sending videos out, telling and showing who you really are. When you see someone on video, a lot of times you can get a feel for who they are, the type of person they are. Are they trustworthy? Is it someone that you could do business with or that you like? And so that takes us to that next step. How do we get people, once they know you, the next step in this process is to get them to like you. So how do we get them to like you? Again, video does that for us in a certain way, but there's other ways. We're in an information age. People want information. If you can become a resource for people, they'll begin to like you. So ask yourself, what is it that your ideal client wants or needs? Is it property information? Is it updating where they're getting on a drip campaign where they're getting emails as soon as something comes on the market? Or if it's a seller that they're getting updates every time that something goes under contract, comes on the market, or sells in their neighborhood? Are you their information source? As you begin to provide them with things of value, all of a sudden they begin to like you. We're also in a time where social media plays such a big role. I would encourage you to try to friend your potential clients or these prospects on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, wherever it is. Look them up on LinkedIn and make a connection with these folks. As they begin to see, now you got to be careful here. You want to make sure that everything in your social media puts you as who you truly are, as a professional or whatever. So if your social media has got you doing some things you don't want people to see, maybe that's not the right way to go. But with that in mind, friend people on Facebook. Let them see your family. Become not just a salesperson, but an actual person. Begin to let them see the lifestyle living on the coast of what that looks like. When you do that, they begin to not just know you, they begin to like you. And then that takes us to the third step in this process, which is trust. Ultimately, people have to trust you to do business with you. They may do a transaction with you, but we're not in this business for transactions. We're in this business for relationships. So to get to a place where this is a healthy relationship, they need to trust you. So how do we do that? One of the best ways to do that, obviously video plays a role in that. Obviously being a source for them, they begin to trust that you're going to provide them with the information and do the things that you say you're going to do. They begin to see you consistently following up with them. But really what happens with trust is anytime that you have a recommendation or somebody gives you a reference, or they go on and they go to, whether it be Zillow or Realtor.com, or whether they go on Facebook or Google and they do a review of you as a person in this business, share those with people. I would encourage you, have it as a part of your tagline. Send them an email that says something along the lines of, hey, obviously I would love to do business with you. I would love to become your trusted resource. Here's what a few other people have said that I recently worked with, and quote them and put it in an email and send it out. Make sure you're sharing that information in any of your marketing pieces where people can kind of see themselves working with you. Once you've got them to a place where they begin to trust you, it's game over. Now you have somebody that's going to be a client that's going to move from this cold prospect that comes in online or an open house or through a mailer or farming or whatever it is that you're using to generate leads to someone that is a trusted client that comes to you, that leads people to you, that refers people to you. When you do those things, your business can't help but grow. So with that in mind, again, as I've said before, I hope you're extremely happy at the place you are with your brokerage. But maybe you're at a place where you're just curious about, I'm at a plateau and I really want to see if I can take it to the next level. I'd really like to grow my business, but I'm afraid that I've grown as much as I can where I am. If you're in that position, you're just curious, I would love to get with you with a confidential meeting or maybe just over lunch one day. Tell me where you're at. Where do you want to go? And let me just see if I can add some value to help you get there. Whether you decide to go with us or not, I'd love to meet you in person. So with that in mind, my contact information is below, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.